All right, guys. So, what is tonight? Is tonight Tuesday? It's Tuesday night. I just uploaded the video for today, and we're starting the new video for tomorrow. And as you can see, we're getting very close. We have the carburetor on, and we have established that the cold side is going to meet up to the carburetor. Okay, so that's a good thing. And Billy has struggled all day. This thing has fought us every step of the way. I can't explain to you guys how much changing that valve angle just a few degrees has really upset the whole apple cart, but we're making it. And I've explained to Billy it's probably best not to push tonight, to go home, get a good night's rest, get up in the morning fresh with a shower, come back out tomorrow. We should be able to hear it run maybe by noon tomorrow. It just depends on what time Billy gets here in the morning.
Have unhappy neighbors since it's after 11 too, so I'm all for the wait till tomorrow.
Oh, the fester points kick in. What do you think, Junebug? You down for waiting until tomorrow?
Yeah, I still
Pretty tired.
exhausted.
At least we got a good dinner tonight, and we got a lot of progress made. A little behind the scenes here. Junior was struggling really bad with these wastegate dumps, and he's exhausted, right? And he went in the house, and Tommy had just finished eating, and Tommy could tell Billy was exhausted, aggravated. So while we were eating dinner, Tommy came out here and actually put the wastegate dumps on for us and got a lot of this stuff done. And that was a big help, wasn't it, buddy? So thank you, Tigger Bear.
Well, someday I'm gonna have to do it on mine, so I better just learn now. I actually put it on wrong the first time. I've never put on a wastegate or really looked at them, but there's that valve seat that goes in. And
Yeah.
I picked up the second one, that fell out, and I saw the other one on the cart still, and I was like, and I was like, okay, so it only goes in one way, so I had to take it back off. I put the valve seat in, and that's good.
Okay. Have we hit our stopping point yet? Hey, thank you for your help too.
Yeah, no problem.
You guys are doing a good job. I'm proud of you. You hear me? Let's get some sleep. We'll come back tomorrow. All right?
What's left?
There's not much left.
Put the starter on. Starter, converter bolts, hook up the fuel lines. Really need to get that drive shaft shortened about 3/4 of an inch.
Well, you want me to take that in the morning and get that done? All right, I can do that. All right, guys, we're gonna sign off for tonight. See y'all tomorrow. So it's Wednesday morning. I got up a little bit earlier today than usual. Kind of had a busy day planned. Vicky made me a little something to eat for breakfast this morning, and then me and the puppies jumped in the Suburban, loaded up Billy's drive shaft, and headed for Newark. Billy wanted to have the drive shaft shortened a little bit to make it fit better in the truck. So we headed down to Super Duty Truck Parts off 21st Street in Newark, Ohio. DJ Grove is their lead driveline specialist at Super Duty Truck Parts. BJ has been taking care of all my driveline, drive shaft, U-joint, and clutch problems for years and years. I sure appreciate you. Just give me a call when you get it done.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, guys. Come on, girls, let's go. Come on, let's get in the car. So me, June, and Chevy jumped back in the Suburban and headed back to the shop to help Billy work on the truck. Doing okay?
Yeah, just clean up these plug wires.
As we get closer and closer to firing this engine for the first time, I start to think back at all that we've been through with this thing to get it where it's at right now. And that's when it hits me. This little engine's got big shoes to fill. And not only does the engine have big shoes to fill, but we've got so many people to thank who have helped us along the way that we want to make proud.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Newark Automotive. Today you find me in the truck. Tomorrow you're going to find me in the truck. Next day you're going to find me in the truck because I am on a mission. Billy blew up the motor in his twin turbo S10, so they need a new motor. There happens to be one that's available. Unfortunately, it's in Minnesota. So I'm gonna do a little quick up and back to Minnesota. So think of this as kind of like a Smokey and the Bandit mission, except for in this case, I'm both Smokey and Snowman. And I'm going to Minnesota for race car parts. Whatever.
Between Austin at Lucor, Uncle Bob at McVeigh's Automotive and Machine, and everyone at Jegs and Summit who have come together to help us get this engine back together, we owe it to them to do the best job we can. And of course, we'd like to win, but winning's not everything. We're very, very blessed to be able to spend time together out here in the shop, building engines and working together side by side as a family. This time when the little truck comes back, we don't plan on just being an also-ran. We plan to push the limit everywhere we go. As we close in on starting this thing up for the first time, we crossed all our T's, dotted all our I's. The last thing I wanted to do was pull the carb hat off so that I could visually watch the carburetor operate as we fired it up, just in case we had a needle and seat hang open. Fired up first with the carb hat off. Fuel pump on real quick for me, on off. Is there anything else you need to check before we hit the key on this? Turn the key on, see if the gauges and everything light up.
They all light up.
You ready? Yeah. Go ahead. As Billy tried to start the truck for the first time, I could hear the ignition was retarded by about 15 degrees. So I turned the cap, gave it a shot of fuel, and we tried it again. The little truck fired right off. However, you can hear the ignition timing is still way too far retarded. So I pull out the timing light, check the balancer, and sure enough, it's only got about 22 degrees in it. So I go back, turn the distributor a little bit more to advance the timing until I can just hear the engine pick up and sound happy and go no farther. Then recheck the timing once again.
Well, the truck has been started. We are watching from the window in the laundry room. Nervous stuff here.
Bless their little hearts. Chevy and June are sitting in the laundry room.
What are you guys
watching
Does it sound okay?
impatiently, waiting for their turn to come out and check out the truck. I go over the truck very carefully, checking for leaks, double check the timing one more time, trying to make sure I get it just right. Now, I was highly concerned with the size of these cylinder heads and the lowered compression that this thing would not sound very good and would be very doggy off a boost. But I was very surprised. This thing sounds really good and really snappy.
It's 190.
Let it heat cycle. We'll fire it back up here in a minute. We had a small block Chevy that the ignition timing stayed as steady as this does. So outside of a minor oil leak on the passenger side valve cover, this thing has no leaks. It sounds incredibly good. It fired right up. It gave absolutely no trouble. It has no blow-by present out the breathers. It has no oil leaks. It's not leaking any water. And it sounds really, really good. It's got good rhythm. It's snappy. I'm very happy. Never had one that steady. What the hell?
Yep.
What?
I was at the hobby store.
Right, I can see that.
You know how these are like super hot right now? Everybody's got them on pre-order.
Yeah.
You can get them.
They had one.
They had one left. I ordered 12 and they went in a day.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. You're giving it away?
I'm going to give it
No. Listen. This is
one lucky child.
This is the perfect opportunity to get Dad involved. My favorite part. Guess what it is?
What?
You're staring at it.
It's Camaro.
No. I mean, I like it that it's a Camaro. It's that right there. Mickey's. Do they? Of course they do. They're Mickey's. Where's the taillights? How's come they're missing? You got to put them in? Probably in this box.
It's ready to run though. As long as you put it
It's
back.
beautiful. I like it. T-Mac's not going to be happy about what's on the door.
Yeah.
But we got friends at Summit too. We got friends everywhere. So I was out there in the shop working on my new Ford. I've thought about it for a long time. I've dreamt of this day. The body shows up. I mount it. I put the wheels and tires on it that I wanted on it. And here comes your mom with a full head of steam, blowing the whistle as she comes out stomping in the driveway. I look out the window and here she comes. She's got a piece of paper in her hand. She walks up to the workbench and there's an entire list with dollar signs associated to everything on the list. And she has the biggest scowl on her face I've ever seen in my life. I sent her ass right back to the house.
It's not good.
Feast your eyes.
Oh man. That actually fits pretty good.
I know. Doesn't it look like a truck pulling truck?
It does.
Like if it had the weight bar hanging out on the front and the front end of it down just a little bit.
Maybe you could put like a supercharger sticking to the hood or something.
No, I don't need that. But listen, I messaged Kyle Matcham at Dragway 42 and he's all about it. He wants me to get that sled and bring it up here with exhibition pulls.
Hell yeah.
You're on a spending freeze. I keep saying he's on a spending freeze.
I'm
but
back
he's
on a
not-
spending freeze now.
But he's not complying. He has never complied.
No, I complied until the 20th. Now I'm back on a spending freeze until the 20th again.
In that small window from the 20th to the 26th, he did some heavy damage.